a boy nobody believed in. Have you ever imagined becoming a world-famous movie star after growing up in poverty? Today, millions of people know Jackie Chan as one of the greatest action stars in history. He has made more than 150 movies, performed dangerous stunts, and inspired people around the world. But his life did not begin with fame or money. In fact, Jackie Chan's childhood was full of challenges, pain, and hard work. There were moments when people believed he would never become successful. This is the true story of how an ordinary boy from Hong Kong became one of the biggest movie stars in the world. Let's begin. Jackie Chan was born on April 7, 1954, in Hong Kong. His parents, Charles and Lee Chan, were poor. They worked very hard just to earn enough money for food and rent. When Jackie was born, his family faced serious financial problems. Life was difficult, and every day was a struggle. As a child, Jackie was energetic and curious. He loved running, climbing, and playing outside. However, he was not interested in studying. He often got into trouble at school because he could not sit quietly in class. His parents worried about his future. They wanted him to have a better life, but they did not know how to help him. When Jackie was only 7 years old, his parents made one of the hardest decisions of their lives. They enrolled him in the China Drama Academy, a famous Peking opera school in Hong Kong. For Jackie, everything changed that day. He did not know it yet, but the difficult years waiting for him would prepare him for greatness. In the next chapter, young Jackie faces the toughest training of his life, training that many children could never survive. Part 2, the hardest school in the world. When Jackie Chan entered the China Drama Academy, he was only 7 years old. At first, he thought it was just another school. But he quickly realized that his new life would be nothing like the life of other children. Every morning, Jackie woke up before sunrise. His training began at around 5 a.m. and often continued until late in the evening. There were no easy days and almost no holidays. The students learned martial arts, acrobatics, dancing, singing, and acting. Every movement had to be perfect. If they made mistakes, they had to practice again and again until they got it right. The training was extremely difficult. Jackie stretched his body for hours every day. He learned to jump, roll, balance, and perform dangerous movements. Sometimes his muscles hurt so much that he could hardly stand. But giving up was not an option. The school's master, Yuan, was very strict. He expected every student to work with discipline and respect. Jackie and the other children had to follow the rules at all times. During those years, Jackie became close friends with several classmates. They trained, laughed, and struggled together every single day. Those friendships would later help shape Hong Kong's action film industry. Although Jackie often missed his parents, he slowly became stronger, both physically and mentally. Without realizing it, he was building the skills that would later make him one of the greatest action stars in the world. Years later, Jackie would say that those difficult days taught him one important lesson. Talent is not enough. Hard work is what makes the difference. But after nearly 10 years of training, a new challenge appeared. The Peking opera industry was declining, and Jackie suddenly had to find a new path. In Part 3, Jackie leaves school and enters the dangerous world of movie stunts, where one small mistake could cost him his life. Part 3, a dangerous new beginning. After spending nearly 10 years at the China Drama Academy, Jackie Chan finally left school. But freedom did not bring success. Instead, he entered a world where every day was filled with danger. At that time, the traditional Peking opera industry was losing popularity. Many performers could no longer find work on stage. Jackie had only one choice. He had to join the film industry. He did not become a famous actor overnight. His first job was as a stuntman. A stuntman performs dangerous scenes that many actors cannot or do not want to do. The work was difficult, risky, and poorly paid. Jackie often jumped from buildings, rolled down hills, and fought in action scenes. Every mistake could lead to a serious injury. Sometimes he worked for long hours without anyone even noticing him on screen. People watched the movies, but they never knew his name. Despite the challenges, Jackie refused to give up. He believed that every small opportunity could bring him closer to his dream. One of the biggest moments in his early career came when he worked as a stuntman in Bruce Lee's famous films, including Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee was already an international superstar. During one fight scene, Jackie was accidentally hit by Bruce Lee's stick. The blow hurt, and Jackie fell to the ground. Bruce Lee immediately stopped filming, apologized, and made sure Jackie was all right. Years later, Jackie remembered Bruce Lee as a kind and respectful person who cared about everyone on the set. Watching Bruce Lee work also taught Jackie an important lesson. Success was not only about fighting skills. It was about confidence, discipline, and giving everything you had. Jackie knew he still had a long way to go. He dreamed of becoming more than just another stuntman. He wanted the audience to remember his name. But becoming a movie star would prove much harder than he imagined. In Part 4, Jackie finally gets his first chance to become a leading actor, but the movie fails, and many people believe his career is already over. Part 4, Failure Before Success. After working as a stuntman for several years, Jackie Chan finally received the opportunity he had always dreamed of. He was offered leading roles in action movies. This was his chance to become a star. But there was a problem. After Bruce Lee passed away in 1973, many film producers wanted to create a new Bruce Lee. They believed audiences wanted another serious martial arts hero. They asked Jackie to wear similar clothes, fight in a similar style, and even act like Bruce Lee. Jackie tried his best. But deep inside, he knew he wasn't Bruce Lee. His personality was completely different. He enjoyed making people laugh, smiling, and trying creative action scenes instead of acting like a fearless fighter. Unfortunately, his early movies were disappointing. They failed at the box office. Many producers lost confidence in him. Some even said, "Jackie Chan will never become a successful actor." Hearing those words was painful. For a moment, Jackie began to question himself. Was he chasing an impossible dream? Instead of giving up, Jackie made one important decision. He stopped trying to copy someone else. He decided that if he ever became famous, it would be because people loved Jackie Chan, not because he looked like Bruce Lee. He started creating his own style. He mixed martial arts with comedy, fast movements, and creative stunts. Instead of playing a perfect hero, he played ordinary people who got scared, made mistakes, and found clever ways to win. It was a huge risk. No one knew whether audiences would accept this new style. Jackie knew that this decision could either end his career forever or change action movies forever. In Part 5, Jackie's unique style finally captures the audience's attention, and two movies change his life forever: Snake in the Eagle's Shadow and Drunken Master. Part 5, a new style that changed action movies forever. After several unsuccessful movies, many producers believed Jackie Chan would never become a star. They told him to copy Bruce Lee's serious fighting style. But Jackie knew he could never replace Bruce Lee. Instead of copying someone else, Jackie decided to be himself. He created a completely new style of action movies. Instead of looking cold and unbeatable, Jackie played ordinary people who made mistakes, got scared, and even lost fights. He mixed martial arts, comedy, and dangerous stunts in a way that nobody had seen before. At first, many people laughed at his idea. They said, action heroes should never be funny. But Jackie didn't listen. In 1978, everything changed. He starred in Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. The movie became a huge success. Soon after, Drunken Master was released, and it was an even bigger hit. Audiences loved Jackie's unique personality. He wasn't a superhero. He was a normal man who worked hard, got hurt, and never gave up. His movies quickly became popular across Asia. For the first time, Jackie Chan was no longer just a stuntman. He was becoming one of Hong Kong's biggest movie stars. However, fame came with a price. Jackie insisted on performing almost all of his own stunts. He believed that the audience could tell the difference between a real stunt and a fake one. This decision made his movies exciting, but it also put his life in constant danger. Broken bones, deep cuts, and painful falls became part of his everyday work. Still, Jackie had no plans to stop. He believed that every risk was worth taking if it made the movie better. But during the filming of one movie, a single accident nearly ended everything. In Part 6, Jackie suffers one of the most serious injuries of his life, an accident that almost kills him and shocks the entire film industry. Part 6, the accident that nearly took his life. By the mid-1980s, Jackie Chan had become one of the biggest action stars in Asia. His movies were famous for one reason: the stunts were real. Unlike many actors, Jackie rarely used stunt doubles. If a scene required someone to jump from a building, hang from a helicopter, or fall through glass. Jackie wanted to do it himself. He believed that real action created real emotions. But that decision almost cost him his life. In 1986, Jackie was filming Armor of God in Yugoslavia, now part of Croatia. One scene looked simple. Jackie had to jump from a castle wall onto the branch of a tree. He had already completed the stunt once. However, he wanted one more take because he believed he could do it better. As he jumped again, the tree branch suddenly broke. Jackie lost his balance and fell nearly 15 feet, about 4.5 meters, onto the rocky ground. His head hit a rock with tremendous force. The impact fractured his skull, and a piece of bone was pushed into his brain. The film crew froze in shock. Some people thought Jackie had died. He was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery. Doctors worked as quickly as they could to save his life. For several hours, nobody knew whether he would survive. Thankfully, the operation was successful. But Jackie was left with a permanent hole in his skull. Doctors placed a plastic plate inside his head to protect his brain. Even today, Jackie has partial hearing loss in one ear because of that accident. Many people expected him to retire. His family, friends, and fans begged him to stop performing dangerous stunts. But Jackie had a different answer. After months of recovery, he returned to the movie set. He smiled, continued working, and once again performed his own action scenes. For Jackie, fear was never stronger than his passion. That incredible determination made him a legend, but even greater success was waiting for him. That incredible determination made him a legend, but even greater success was waiting for him. In Part 7, Jackie Chan leaves Asia and risks everything to conquer Hollywood, where almost nobody believes he can become an international star. Part 7, Conquering Hollywood. After recovering from his life-threatening accident, Jackie Chan became even more determined. He had already achieved great success in Hong Kong and many other parts of Asia. His movies were breaking box office records, and millions of fans admired his incredible stunts. But Jackie had a bigger dream. He wanted to become an international movie star. There was only one problem. Hollywood wasn't interested. American producers believed Jackie Chan's movies were too different. They thought Western audiences wouldn't enjoy his mix of comedy, martial arts, and dangerous stunts. Several of his early Hollywood films failed at the box office. Many actors would have given up. Jackie didn't. Instead of changing who he was, he spent years improving his English and learning how Hollywood worked. He continued making successful movies in Hong Kong while waiting for the right opportunity. That opportunity finally came in 1998. Jackie starred alongside Chris Tucker in the action comedy film Rush Hour. The movie became a massive success around the world. Audiences loved the chemistry between the two actors. Jackie's incredible martial arts skills and humorous personality made him different from every other action star in Hollywood. Rush Hour earned hundreds of millions of dollars worldwide and turned Jackie Chan into a global superstar. Soon, more successful films followed, including Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights, and Rush Hour 2. For the first time, people all over the world knew his name. But fame never changed Jackie. He continued performing many of his own stunts, treated his fans with respect, and worked harder than ever. People admired him not only because he was brave, but also because he remained humble despite his success. Jackie had finally achieved the dream he had chased since childhood. However, the most inspiring part of his story wasn't his fame or his wealth. It was the way he chose to give back to others. In Part 8, we'll discover how Jackie Chan used his success to help people around the world, and why millions respect him for much more than his movies. Part 8. More than a movie star. By the early 2000s, Jackie Chan had everything many people dream of. He was famous around the world. He had earned millions of dollars. His movies were watched in more than 100 countries. But Jackie believed that success was not only about money or awards. He often said, "If you are successful, you should help other people." Instead of spending all his wealth on luxury, Jackie decided to give back. Over the years, he donated millions of dollars to charities, hospitals, schools, and disaster relief programs. In 1988, he founded the Jackie Chan Charitable Foundation to help children and young people who could not afford education or medical care. Thousands of students received scholarships because of his support. Jackie also traveled to different countries to visit children in hospitals, meet families in need, and encourage young people to follow their dreams. Even after becoming one of the world's biggest stars, he never forgot where he came from. He remembered the difficult days of his childhood and understood what it felt like to struggle. That is why he wanted to make life easier for others. Jackie was also known for his discipline. He arrived on movie sets early, respected every member of the film crew, and worked harder than anyone expected. Directors often said that Jackie never asked other people to do something he was unwilling to do himself. His kindness and professionalism earned him respect throughout the film industry. However, his life was not perfect. Like many famous people, Jackie faced criticism, personal challenges, and difficult decisions. Some of those moments affected his public image and tested his character. Yet, despite these challenges, Jackie continued making movies and inspiring millions of fans around the world. His journey proved that true success is not about avoiding problems. It is about learning from them and continuing to move forward. Part 9. A living legend. After decades of hard work, Jackie Chan achieved something very few actors ever accomplish. He became a true global icon. From a poor boy in Hong Kong, he had grown into one of the most recognizable faces in the world. His movies earned billions of dollars at the global box office, and his name became a symbol of courage, hard work, and determination. But Jackie never measured success only by fame. He believed that every new movie was another chance to entertain people and make them smile. Over the years, he received many international awards for his contributions to the film industry. In 2016, Jackie Chan reached one of the greatest moments of his career. He was awarded an honorary Oscar by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences for his lifetime achievements in filmmaking. Standing on the stage, Jackie became emotional. He told the audience that he had dreamed of holding an Oscar for many years. After making more than 200 movies and risking his life countless times, his lifelong dedication had finally been recognized. The audience gave him a long-standing ovation. For Jackie, the award was not just a personal victory. It represented every difficult day of training, every painful injury, and every moment when people doubted his dreams. Even today, Jackie continues to inspire millions of people. Young actors admire his discipline. Martial artists respect his incredible skills. Fans love his kindness, humor, and positive attitude. His story teaches us that success does not happen overnight. It is built through years of patience, hard work, and the courage to keep going even after failure. Jackie Chan once said, "Sometimes it takes only one act of kindness and caring to change a person's life." Those words reflect the way he has lived his own life. From a little boy who struggled to find his place in the world, Jackie Chan became a man who inspired generations. From a little boy who struggled to find his place in the world, Jackie Chan became a man who inspired generations. In the final chapter, we'll look at Jackie Chan's legacy and discover why his incredible story continues to inspire people of all ages across the world. Part 10. The lessons we can all learn. Jackie Chan's journey is much more than the story of a famous actor. It is the story of a boy who refused to give up. He was born into a poor family. He spent his childhood training harder than most people could imagine. He suffered painful injuries that would have ended many careers. He faced failures, rejection, and criticism. Yet, every time life knocked him down, he stood up again. That is the reason millions of people admire Jackie Chan today. His greatest achievement is not the money he earned or the awards he received. It is the example he set for others. Jackie proved that success does not depend on where you are born. It depends on your attitude, your discipline, and your willingness to keep learning. He also showed that fear should never stop us from chasing our dreams. Although he performed some of the most dangerous stunts in movie history, he always prepared carefully, worked hard, and accepted responsibility for his choices. Another lesson from Jackie Chan is humility. Even after becoming one of the world's biggest stars, he continued to respect his fans, his co-workers, and everyone around him. He never forgot the difficult days of his childhood. Instead, he used his success to help others and inspire future generations. Today, Jackie Chan is more than an actor. He is a symbol of perseverance. His story reminds us that every successful person has faced challenges that most people never see. The difference is simple. Successful people do not stop when life becomes difficult. They keep moving forward. So, whenever you feel that your dream is impossible, remember Jackie Chan. Remember the little boy who had nothing except determination. That little boy grew into one of the greatest action stars in history. And if his story teaches us one thing, it is this: never let your past decide your future. Work hard, stay humble, never give up, because one day, your story may inspire the world, just like Jackie Chan's. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. See you in the next inspiring story.